What's going on, everybody? So I'm Harsh, and today in this video we are going to see how you can create AI voice calling agent. So basically, for this purpose, we are going to use a platform called Wapi.ai. So basically, Wapi.ai is voice AI for developers. So basically, in this particular tool, you can develop your own agent that can help you to do cold calling, customer support, and everything based on the context that you are going to give to those agents, right? So basically, this is the Wapi.ai homepage. So first of all, before we get into the system, let's dive into what exactly Wapi has to offer. So if you're excited to watch this video, just stick to this video till the end, and you'll get to know how to create a fully automated voice AI agent for your agency, or if you're an entrepreneur, or if you're in a business that is offering customer support. It will help you in anything and everything. So yeah, now let's go over the website. So basically, this is the website, and there are a lot of functionalities that you can see here, right? So if you talk about the pricing and everything, so first of all, these are the features that you can see on the platform. So basically, it's functional. It is also like giving you a phone numbers in any countries. So basically, let's say for example, if you want a US phone number, you can get that easily by just paying $2 a month, right? So basically, yeah, Vapi.ai is a very powerful tool that can help you to automate your calling. So now if you talk about pricing, so pricing is pretty much straightforward. It will be on a pay per use basis, right? So basically, whatever you use, you only pay for that. Of course, if you are buying number from the platform itself, it will charge you, I think, around $2 a month for per number, basically. So yeah, let me now. So like, if you are a first time visitor of this website, and if you want to create a voice AI agent, just come over the website and then click on this. Like, if you haven't signed up or logged in, you will see a sign up or sign in button here. Just click on that and create account. Because I already have account, so it is showing me a dashboard button over there. So yeah, just sign up or log into your account. Okay, basically, yeah. Mhm. Okay. So yeah, just wait for this to be signed in, and then we will see how to use this platform, how to create voice AI agents. So this is the interface of the Vapi.ai basically. So this is the overview where you can see several things. But again, I think they changed something. But still, you can click on this get started, and you can track or manage all of your assistants that you have created, right? Then there's a platform which consists of like assistants, phone numbers, files, tools. So we will go over each and everything one by one. So basically, assistant is something where like you will be managing all the assistants that you have created for created on this platform. Let's say if you have multiple use cases, like you want to create one assistant for customer support, one for sales, one for cold calling. We can always create multiple assistants here, right? By just clicking on this button. We will see that once we go through all of this. Then there's a section of phone number where you can buy a different country's number, or different numbers for the same countries, basically for the different purposes and the use cases. So here I already have one US based number which I'm using for multiple purposes, right? But again, if you want to like buy a number, just click on this one, and it will show you that adding a number costs $2 per month, right? And you can just enter the area code. Let's say if you want to choose a US based number, just type uh, famous areas in US, and then you can find the area code under that. Just copy that code and paste it here. And if number is available in that particular area, it will show you. Otherwise, you will have to choose different area for the US numbers or any sort of a country's number, right? So yeah, that's how you can buy it. Now again, if you already have a US based or any other country based number from some other accounts platforms like Quilo and like that, you can always import that by just clicking on this. So right now, it is supporting only two platforms. One is Quilo, and another one is OneEdge. So you can always import number from there, and by just filling out these little details of that, and then yeah, you are good to go. Now, one another. So now that's on all on the number side. Then we have a file. So basically, let's say for example, if you are creating a voice AI agents for maybe customer support, right? So for that, like, you have to keep a context about the products, how product is working in the back end and the front end, and everything, so that that particular agent is helping customers in a efficient and a better way, right? So that particular agent has answer to all the questions that customers are asking, basically. So knowledge base is like very important for any sort of AI tools that you are using, because context is everything in the AI world. Then tools. So basically, you can automate a lot of things. You can like select tools from here, like make.com, go high level if you want to automate certain things. So yeah, then after we have a blocks. So basically blocks are nothing but a way, let's say, taste, but the way you can automate and connect different things, right? So basically, let's say, for example, if you have multiple squads or multiple assistant, you can always automate it. Let's say there's a use case for like if someone is like not comfortable in English and they want to talk in like, let's say, French or German, right? Now, if you have a couple of those assistant, you can like switch from English to German, German to French. Then you can always connect all of those into the blocks. That's the basic level of explanation of the blocks. Again, we are going to use blocks in the future videos, not in the today's video, because in today's video, it's all about the basics of like how to create voice AI agents. And then in upcoming videos, we are going to look at each and everything in a very depth, right? Then we have a squads. So basically, squad is nothing but a collection of multiple assistant to switch from one thing to another, basically. And it's kind of a similar thing to blogs, but different in many ways, many little ways that we are going to see in the upcoming videos. Then there's a voice library. So basically, there are different tools that Vapi.ai is integrating in its platform for voice. So tools like 11 Labs, DeepGram, right? Tools like that. So you can use any of those. Of course, the cost will depending on the tools that you are using. So like PlayHP, Find.ai, DeepGram, OpenAI, Tableau, and Newts, and everything. Yeah. So all of these are the voice platform, AI voice platform that you can use to create those agents when like them speak to customers or prospect or anyone, right? So these are the voice that you can choose from. Of course, it depends on you and your budget. And there's a log. So basically, in the logs, first one is the call. So whenever like whenever these agents are like calling to someone and then finish that call, that will be logged here, and you can have recordings as well if you have like set up the if you have set up the recording option on in the settings, you can always get that recording, right? And then there's the API request. So basically, if you want to connect this platform with any other platform through API, you can always do that. But again, here it will show you like how what are being used on that particular API that you created, right? So what activity is happening. Then we have webhooks. So it will again show you the number of requests on a particular webhooks that we have created. Let me put this aside, and then let me show you how all of that is working basically. Mhm. So now let's come to the very important part of this video, which is like creating AI assistant, right? So basically, I'm really excited because it is something that will change the way you do business. And if you know how to basically do it effectively, you can replace a lot of your workforce, a lot of people in your business, right? That will help you in cost save in saving basically. So now this is the interface where we are going to create assistant. So now there's already one assistant that I have created. So now we are going to create the assistant from the scratch. So let's name it a taste assistant. And so again, I'm going to choose one of these template. But again, if you are creating it for the specific purpose, you can always click on this blank template. But again, for time saving, I'm choosing one of this. So for this purpose, I'm going to choose appointment setup basically. Yeah. Okay. Um, Second, and then click on this create assistant button. After that, once you create the assistant, you need to give a lot of context around the what would be the first message that like when this agent is going to call someone, what would be the first message that they will speak, right? So in this case, this is Mary from Mary's Dental. How can I assist you today? This is the first message. You can always change this, right? By clicking a double click on this and then change the messaging. And then there's a system prompt. So basically, this is really important. This is the place where you will be customizing this assistant to your needs specifically. Let's say if you are creating it for the customer support, you can always set the instruction based on that particular thing, based on the customer support point of view, and you should change all of this into that context. And again, I would highly recommend you to do this. If you don't know like how to give instruction to it, always come to cloud.ai, generate prompt for that, dump all the information that you have around that, and then create prompt and then paste it here. And then also once you paste the prompt, do not rely on that solely, always change something here and there. in order to personalize it, right? So in our case, it is like your voice assistant for Mary's dental, a dental office located at 123 North Face. So this is basically telling AI that this is the address if someone is asking. The timings are this and what service we are providing, and then what is the task of this particular agent is to answering questions about the business and booking appointments and everything, right? And again, these are the questions that this particular AI bot is going to ask. And then here you can always like you should upload the knowledge base in order to make it more powerful, and I highly recommend you to do that. Okay, and then be sure to be kind of funny and witty. So this is the basically the tone settlement for that. And then this is the final instruction around how do you approach this conversation basically. So that's the first part on the model side. Then there's a transcribe where you can select the voice of your choice from the providers. Let's say you can always okay, it's not about the voice, but again the transcription. So you can always okay. So basically this is the transcription transcriber. So so basically here you can choose the provider and the language in which you want this to be transcribed, and then so you can also choose the model from this. So it's always an experimental thing, like you can always experiment this with this different set of providers and the models. And then we have a very important aspect of this assistant, which is like voice, which is like very important in many cases. Like let's say for example, AI agent cold callers, maybe on like a customer support side, it is very important. So again, you can choose one of many providers that Vapi has to offer, like 11 labs. Again, the price would change with the change of provider. Let me show you. So right now with the Cartesia, the price is $0.09 per minute. Right now, if you can change it to let's say 11 labs, it will be much higher than that, which is like $0.11 per minute. And again, you can choose from many voices, which from like this Ida and Zebra and many of them. So of course, let's choose JC for this purpose. And then you can also like choose the model. Let's say, for example, if you are planning to do it in a multiple language, you can always choose multilingual, right? But again, you can also like choose from this, and it's this is depending on the provider that you choose, right? So I always like choose multilingual because I know like if sometimes uh, prospect is not like very much comfortable in English, we can always give them option to talk in multiple language, right? So that in that case, this is very handy. And now there's some additional configuration that you can do if you want. Let's say if you don't want a background sound whenever your caller AI agent caller is calling to someone, you want background sounds to make it very natural. So you can always choose like office default. You can keep it off right by default. And then these are some settings, but I always don't mess up with the settings. I always keep it same, right? And then there's some functionality that you can add from the tools, or you can create a new tools. Like you can always like enable end call function. So whenever like there's a pause for like certain time limit, the call will be ended, right? So that's like that. You can always set up that if you want, and I think you must basically. Otherwise, call will be for a very long time if the prospect doesn't end the call, and it will cost you a few cents really. Again, here you can enable or disable the audio recording and the video recording. So like, let's say if you disable this, you will not get any sort of a recording from that call. If you enable this, you will get that in the log section that I just showed you a few moments ago. And then you can always set this settings, and I highly recommend you to like roaming around these settings and choose what is best suitable for your use cases basically. So I would always choose like 0.1 second pause between the caller and the receiver. Yeah. Other than that, I would not set anything at all unless it is very specific, right? So yeah, I think that's it on the assistant side. The most important aspect is like the prompt, knowledge base, and the voice. Apart from that, all the settings you can choose to uh, change or not. Right now, it's time to publish this assistant and test it out. Right. So let's publish this one, and then I will tell this agent to basically call on my number. Yeah, let me uncheck this. And now let me select this one, Mary. Again, this is my number that I'm putting up from here to here. So always here, like whenever you want to make a call to someone, always select your assistant or squad, right? And then keep this blank all the time, and then put the number that you want to call to, right? Here. And then again, select the assistant here, Mary, and then just click on this outbound call. Will set. Yeah. So now we are going to test it out in my phone. I will get a call and I will also show you like, okay. Yeah. So I get the call. Let's see. Hello. You can assist me in any way you want. Can you just tell me why you called me? Mm, yes, I'm looking to book a dental service from you. But just before that, I just wanted to know the nuances of that. Yes, my name is Harsh Shah. So basically, it's just a regular checkup that I want to do with my teeth because I feel that it is something very crucial in order to maintain the good health of that. I would prefer to come in tomorrow, 3 p.m. Thank you so much. Yeah, you too. Bye bye. So as you see, as you saw, like this is the real example of like how AI agent is going to talk to your prospect or the customers. Right now, again, you can always modify this, and in future videos, we are going to see how to actually set it up for the specific use cases. In this video, I just wanted to show you the power of that. So that's why I just took a very general approach in order to show you like how you can do the same for your business. Right now, the very last thing is like we just wanted to see like the details of that call, right? So just come over to calls in under the logs, and here you can see the details and the cost of that particular call. So basically, this call cost us $0.23, and this call is lasts for I think around, let's see, yeah. So we can see all the logs, transcript, also record. So this call lasts for like 1 minute and 50 seconds, and you can always see the recording here. Always listen to that in order to.
Hey, there you have it. If you found this video really helpful, give it a thumbs up, subscribe for more such videos, and then hit the bell icon to stay updated with our all the latest videos. Now, if you have any sort of a questions or any concerns, or like if you need more details on this video, just drop them in the comment box below, and then I will read through all the comments, and then we'll create a videos around it. So yeah, thank you so much for watching this video. Until next time, see you in the next video. Bye bye, take care.